She was slapped on the rooftop by the school bully, and she was pushed to the edge of the rooftop. He pulled out a lighter and set the girl's sweater on fire. She instinctively saw help. In a struggle, she tore off the bully's name tag, but she was also pushed off the rooftop and fell to her death. Just then, Dunyan happened to witness the entire incident, and realized she was in big trouble. She hurriedly called her mom. She lied and said she was playing. Transfer student accidentally fell off the rooftop. Yanjin's mom told her to stay calm. First, leave the scene. Alcove director will contact her later. Most importantly, confirm if there are any witnesses. However, what Yanjin didn't know was the lighter became an important clue. This is the whole story of Suhi's case. Ham rooted to the present. The brothers helped Dunyan dispose of Mao's body. They dumped it in the 3rd district of Seminyo City. This is also where Suhi fell. Because even hit of Mao's body. The person in charge here was also unreachable. At that moment, Haining called. Because she was often bullied by Yanjin and Chao. She was the first to betray Yanjin. You're finished, Yanjin. The next morning, he just arrived at Dongman's apartment. The place is in complete disarray. They came together evidence this time. It turns out Dongman brought his mother for a mental evaluation due to arson. She had been diagnosed with alcohol dependency 6 years ago. At this moment, the mother called her daughter. She wanted Dongman to prove she didn't drink last night. My daughter is quite old. However, she couldn't withstand the doctor's questions. Her true nature gradually surfaced, constantly berating the daughter and colluding with the doctor. Ultimately, assessed with paranoid personality disorder and intermittent explosive disorder, she must be forcibly admitted to a psychiatric hospital. Since the mother is a close relative, Dongman cannot escape her entanglement, and also because of the close relationship, only Dongman has the right to admit his mother to the psychiatric hospital. I don't think she ever wants to see the crazy woman again. You're helping Dongman by flooring and wallpaper when you encounter the landlady. She didn't ask the tenant for compensation, because the person living there is her savior. That afternoon, Charlotte was released from the detention center. The first thing she did at home was find her school phone, because this person took Honey's word for it. Charlotte believed Yansan had used her. It turned out her phone was full of videos of Yansan bullying her classmates, including success. At night, Downing left the two with genuine intent. Marsha's accusations it is the perpetrator. A big man feels terrified. He immediately contacted Dongman. He requested Sushi's address. Dongman still wasn't clear. Why not use Yuliu? That's the quickest and most effective way to make Yanjin suffer. But this method will also cut to me. The next day, Shinya meets Dying. At this moment, Yanjin walked in. She wanted to inquire about Mingwa's situation. Shinya can't believe that the police informed him. The place where Mingwa's body was found is where Sushi fell. Additionally, based on the recording, Yanjin was the last person to see Mingwa. Her suspicion in the case is highest. Yanjin began to play the emotional card. She is Nunya's mother, the mother of Junya's daughter. She hoped he would help her daughter for really sake, save both of us. As things have developed, Hayden stopped pretending. She admitted it was an accident. She had clearly hated it, but she didn't know why it turned out like this. I'll take Yulia to your place. We'll be back with you, Julia, okay? Yanjin hugged Juyu tightly, wants him to help her fabricate testimony like a pixel case. However, he agreed on the surface. In reality, he is weighing his options for custody. When Yanzhang returned home, Charlotte had been waiting for her. Yula, do you like the flowy feeling? Threatening Yanzhang? Yanzhang didn't want to act in front of the child, dragging Charlotte into the cloakroom. Just as Yanzhang's campus violence was exposed, her own powder was being live-streamed. Charlotte couldn't believe such a coincidence. She became the second person to leave Yanzhang. However, Yanzhang's expression suddenly became serious upon seeing the bat. She recalled the day she went to find the body with the director. She vented her emotions holding the bat. The decorations accidentally fell off. No matter how hard Yanzhang searched in the cloakroom, she couldn't find it. On the other side, Rizzo was asking Dongman if she knew the landlady, said she was her lifesaver. But Dongman didn't have time to save anyone. She had no memory of it at all. On Joe's side, consulted a lawyer friend. After her cousin was missing, it's something from his household registration. She conducted the household inspection in Korea without evidence to confirm the cause of death as suicide or accident. Inspections must in principle happen, even if the family disagrees. As long as it's suspected homicide, you get life for compulsory enforcement. Alright, then we cut ties with mom's side. Turning around, he called Da-young to the fitting room, hand over the tape recording to the other party, described the course of events. Additionally, he discovered today, a very expensive bottle of wine with a brake field is missing. Jun asked Da-young to ask Hyunjin. Firstly, he said was, the cost of killing is a bit high. Da-young naturally understood. There must be a reason for Hyunjin's action. He wanted Da-young to give up custody after the divorce. After all, nobody wants their child to be a killer star. Hyunjin became the third person to abandon Hyunjin. The police chief sent his wife and child away. He was also prepared to run away. At that moment, he received a call from Hyunjin's mother. After all, they were friends for 4 years. She wanted to say goodbye in person. Hyunjin's mother gave 1 billion min, her daughter's belongings to the fortune teller. On the other side, the sister's husband received a call from the fortune teller. On the other end, he offered to pay the ransom. Just come to the designated location now. The night arrived at the destination. The other side told him to cross the road. At the same time, Hyunjin's mother was driving fast in the rain with the chief. She kept mumbling. Involuntary manslaughter may result in probation. Having eyewitnesses would be more beneficial. However, before she finished her sentence, Hyunjin's mother bowed with the car, only concerned whether the person was dead. And that person was the sister's husband. Everything was planned by Hyunjin's mother. Not only did she eliminate the explorer, but she also entangled the chief in an effort to escape charges. It turns out Hyunjin's mother believes okay. The case was told to the other party by the director, colluded with his sister's husband to threaten me. It has come to this. Manyanza made it clear that this must be handled by the director, because the daughter's branding wasn't destroyed back then. Before you run away, I want to fully utilize you. Before the teller just returned home after finishing work, Dongmin appeared behind her, inquiring about her side business, simulating the sound of a car hazelnut. At the same time, Ruane in the morgue for Yanzhan to search for accessories. She hurriedly got into the car, but found the funeral home door locked. You're directly returning what Yanda was looking for. Because there's no one needed. Also, give her a piece of advice. Drive carefully today since it's raining. Otherwise, it's easy to hit people crossing the road. At this moment, Anza still can't understand the meaning of the words. She received a text from her mother. Her mother asked her to pick her up at the police station. Although the director can testify, there are no surveillance cameras at the scene. So, I need to call the victim's family. Moni Anza must wait at the police station for a while. She suddenly began to confess. She portrayed her hypocritical side to the fullest. The next day, the police investigated Donan again after realizing the corpse. She reminded the better prey. A lighter was found at the scene of the Sufi case. Surely there would be DNA left when moving the wheel. At that moment, Anza had received a call from her mother. She told her daughter to go see Shannon first. However, the Shannon was conducting a larger ritual. Just then, but Yes then still hadn't figured out what was going on. The Shannon simply called Yes' name in a voice like Suxy. Long time no see. How have you been? She claimed to be Suxy, baptized her for another tool. She also asked if Yanta lied to her different cold. Deeply trusting this, Yanta felt some attack. Images of bullying Suxy kept flashing in her mind. When she turned around, she found Donby standing right behind her. Is retribution about to come? When she turned around and found Donan standing directly behind her. Is retribution about to come?